What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here in the shop this morning, or well, mid-morning, and I was going to show you guys. I've opened up all these packages I got here, and I thought I'd share with you guys what all was in them. Kind of left you hanging in the last video. I went ahead and I got my other light put together here. As you can see, there's one of them right there, and there's the other one over there. Still got the one sitting under the hood of the truck there. Got it lit up pretty well. But I'm getting ready to start putting the head gaskets and heads back on. I've already cleaned up some of the block and scraped it off and whatnot. I'm going to go back and clean it just a little bit more and make sure I got all the stuff out of the head bolt holes. I sprayed it down with PB Blaster after I cleaned it to keep it from rusting, so I'm going to go back and just double check and make sure everything's off of there, nothing's got on it. But here is some of the stuff that come in. These are the ARP head studs here. As you can see, has a assembly lube in there, has a bolt torque sequence. Torque until 125. It shows you the pattern there, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. Pretty much reflects the same pattern you use on just about everything else. Start in the center and work your way out in steps, a little bit at a time. So I've got the gasket kit here. It should be a complete gasket kit. A bunch of O-rings, stuff for the valve covers, I suppose. Valve cover gaskets, manifold gaskets. I wasn't sure what all was in there. Got some head gaskets laid around here somewhere. I don't know where they went. There they are, right there. They slid off the top. There's the head gaskets. And there's a left and a right on those. You can see the L on that one, the R on that one. And here is the brand new cylinder heads in the box, and a set of glow plugs, brand new glow plugs. These freeze plugs, I guess I got to put in the heads down here on the end, but I hadn't pulled these all the way out and checked them out yet. But I'm gonna do that, make sure all the holes are clean and free of any casting flaws or any metal shavings or anything like that, and get that checked out in a little bit. I've got some marker lights in this box here for the bumper, or right above the bumper, the turn signal lights and whatnot. This is headlight. That's the one here. Anyway, there it is. It's just a standard replacement headlight. Got to be clear. I've got those projector style in my Dodge out there, and I don't know, for the money, I just can't see that great with them, and it's not really worth it to me. These are pulleys, idler pulleys for the front of the motor. AC Delco. This is the Insight monitor, CTS2, and up under it is the EGT probe that I'll be putting in the exhaust manifold. Let's see, that's the other headlight right there in that box. We got a brand new tensioner, brand new belt. This is the steering column bracket right here, bearing, excuse me. This is the tie rods, the PPE tie rods. This is the bearing for the fan, replacing that too. I'm pretty much replacing everything on the front of the engine that is a bearing related, except for the AC compressor and the alternator, because they're easy to get to, and they felt okay. License plate lights for the rear bumper. Probably going to wind up putting a rear bumper on it eventually, but just for now it'll be legal. This is the welded water pump right here from Sinister Diesel. Putting one of those on there. This is a turbo rebuild kit. Got the unison ring for the vanes and stuff and all in there. This is the turbo up pipes right here for PPE. Some more new gaskets down in there. This is a set of fog lights for the factory front bumper there. One of those is knocked out right here on this right side, or well, left side if you're sitting in the truck, and it won't pass inspection like that. I'm eventually going to get a different bumper probably and put on there, but for now, I'm just going to stick these lights in there. That would pass inspection. I'm going to get it back together. Inner fender liner right here. That may be fun to use. They had it rolled up in a box, and I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but it didn't have a inner fender liner on the driver's side, I believe. Anyway, got some 3/4 inch wire loom here for the wiring that needs some new loom on it. As you can see, some of this right here is kind of not looking so good, so we're going to put some fresh wire loom on it. And like this right here, going back there to protect those wires. So we'll get that done. What else? Oh yeah, here's the muffler here. Went ahead and took it out of the box. That's what it looks like. Just a standard big truck style muffler. I do believe this should be a straight through. Yeah. It's a straight through style, and the light on, straight through, like that, 4-inch. Big truck muffler. This like they use these. This is a little smaller than, like I say, the 5-inch mufflers. They use these on like some dump trucks and stuff that have like 11 liter, 8 to 11 liter motor usually. Oh, this is the power steering pump right here. Get it out the box, probably not, but anyway, it's supposed to be brand new AC Delco power steering pump. Got it right on the box right there. Brand new AC Delco power steering pump. That's the MBRP downpipe in that box. And as I said, this long box is the bed rail liners, or not liners, but bed rail cap. So that is all that I have at this point. I'm still waiting on a set of thermostats that I ordered. The AC Delco thermostat set that I ordered, they should be in, and the exhaust system. The 4-inch exhaust is on the way. It should be in a few days. And there's a couple other small things. I'm not remembering right off the top of my head what they are. But anyway, this summed up the majority of it. And so I've got enough stuff to get started here and work for a couple days, looks like, or maybe longer, because I'm not getting in no hurry, and I'm going to take my time. I don't have anybody here to help me hand me stuff, so it's going to be kind of a up and down process. But anyway, thought I'd show you guys what everything was in the boxes, and I'm going to get started here, getting these heads out of the box and getting the freeze plugs drove in them. And I'm going to transfer all the studs and stuff from this other head, or other heads, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and put all the studs and stuff in there. Just transfer these over and make sure everything, all my studs are transferred over. That way when I get the other one in the truck, that it will be, everything will be there in the right position already. It'll save me less trips up and down inside the engine bay there while I'm working on this thing. So anyway, we're going to get started over here, and get this head out of the box and get started. Got the new Duramax head, at least one of them out here on my glass table I have. It's probably not the best table to have in the shop, but it is flat and smooth, and it cost me 20 bucks. So that's what we're going with for today. So far the heads look okay. They seem to be flat. Best I can tell there. I don't know how well the lighting's doing, but it looks pretty flat to me. And you can see how the valves are recessed in. If you can see the light up under there, how much the valves are recessed down. And that's what I was saying about the old head over there that had surfaced. It had been cut down so far that the valves were flush with the top of the head, and they're not supposed to be. Come with 2 freeze plugs there. I've got to get the head turned back over and line it up with the other one, and make sure all my holes, all my bolt holes and everything line up on each one. Transfer all my studs out of this head into this head, and then I'm going to blow everything off, clean it up with brake clean. There is a few shavings, aluminum shavings, where this head was machined, as you can see, because it's supposed to be a brand new head. And you can see a few little marks here, there, and the other tooling marks and stuff. So anyway, I'll set you guys up over here somewhere, and we'll get started. Alright guys, I finally got all of the studs transferred out of this head into this head. I had to use a lot of heat with the torch over there to do so because they were seized up. Put some anti-seize right there on them before I screwed them into the new head. So we should be about ready. I've got the freeze plugs, drove in this end down here. Put Loctite 609 retaining compound on them. That's what I had on hand. It's for like press fit applications, which is what that is. And I'm going to try to blow through air through here to remove any chips from the machining process. See the stuff coming out. Don't really want those aluminum shavings in there, even though they're mostly in the water jacket. You know, one of them could fall out whenever you go to set the head on there out of the water jacket into the cylinder. You don't see it, could scar cylinder up, just not be a really good deal. So you want to get all of that out of there. We'll clean the head off, get all the oil and everything off of it. Sure, most people do not go to quite that extent of trouble, but that's the way I do things. Takes a little longer, but oh well. So we have everything up there. Be sure to transfer over your dial pins if you're doing this for yourself, for your valve covers, as well as your rocker arms, as well as the ones in the block. And a lot of people say they're not that important, but I think they are, because it holds everything, keeps that head from moving around on the surface of the block. Make sure all this is clean, free of any oil or anything. Blow all your holes out for your head bolts or head studs. You really can't get the water out of the block, all of it, so just get it down below the level of the block. You should be good. Got the right gasket on the passenger side, so that should be the right side. And we are ready to set the head on there and start sticking some bolts in it.